Alright everyone, it's time for another MRE meal. Now, first let me show you, this is the box. Oh yeah. Oh, well, yeah, that'd be a little bit of a problem. This is the box that the Russian food has come in. This is a Russian 24-hour MRE that one of my subscribers has sent me. And I'm going to show you a couple of the things in here. Mostly, these look perfectly intact. This, I think, is some sort of beef stew of some sort. And I need to set autofocus actually on. So give me a moment, please. Yeah, that's better. This is some sort of beef stew product of some sort. And this is, oh, well, there it goes right on the computer. This, I'm not exactly sure what this is. If this is a beef hash, I'm going to be really, really fucking upset. And these Russian MREs are very much entree-centric and biscuit-centric. They don't actually give you that much in the way of drinks. There's some sort of strawberry drink in here. I'm going to be, get it upside down. I'm going to be saving that for a rainy day, which means probably tomorrow. It's also a rainy day today, which is why I'm doing this. It's also got the the heating element, which is some of these tablets. It's got a very small heating element compared with many of the MREs. You get 6 sleeves of crackers, and there appear to be 2 different varieties of them. Now, there are these that are a bit more brown and thin, and then these that are a bit more plump and tan. I've got some sort of spread here. Russian coffee, I'm going to be brewing that extra strong. I'm going to be using both of the instant coffee packets along with a whole thing of sugar. We know what that means. Same as the Kazakh MREs, and I believe this is milk substitute. If it's not, obviously it's going to ruin the coffee. And I believe that this is some sort of a jam spread, and I really want to try that. It feels kind of gelatinous. I'm going to assume it's probably apple related like in the Kazakh MRE, but we're going to see. There are also some packets of spread, and there's a third entree in here as well. It's got 3 main entrees, and this appears to be a rice and beef dish of some sort. I'm going to save all of the entrees, actually, though, for right now. They all look intact. One of the spread containers appears to be bulging, so I won't be eating that. Everything else looks fine. It's actually high quality because the Russian MREs, some of the Eastern European MREs, they come in a soft packet. And I'm going to start brewing the coffee while I explain here. So we're going to empty these in here. Some of the Eastern European style MREs, they come in a soft, yeah, that's definitely coffee. They come in a soft packet, but they don't have anything else to protect them. And then they use these very soft cans, actually. And that becomes a problem because if they get dropped or anything, they get dented and they get fucked up. With the Russian MRE, you have a box inside of the soft packet. And so it just works. I'm going to dump, let's see, this is definitely sugar. Yeah, I'm going to have highly over-sugared, extra strong Russian coffee along with my food here. And I'm going to brew that up. Yeah, that's going to be a nice, strong cup of coffee. I like strong coffee anyway, so it just sort of works. What the hell is happening to that water? Okay. Yeah, I think it's possessed. You can see here. I'm going to tilt this up slightly. Okay, now you can see better. Now this, I believe, is milk substitute, but let me take a look. Because it may be salt. Yeah, it's milk substitute. Okay. That's just fine. Get that mixed and let that sit for a moment. Now then, I'm going to try one of these biscuits without any additives, just to sort of give you a taste of it. I'm going to compare this to the US sort of biscuits as well as the ones from the UK. Tell you roughly what the flavor is. Okay, that's a standard cracker. And these ones, looking at them, they look like they're more dense. I'm going to take a nibble off one of those and sort of try to describe it. I'm hoping this spread is some sort of a meaty substance, honestly. That'd be pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, I was right. This is more dense. I don't know if that's a digestive biscuit or what it is. And then, it's time to open this up and see what it is. If you understand the Russian language, you understand what these are before me. Some people have spoken about this. So let me say this. Some people have said, well, why don't you just aim camera at it and sort of figure out what things are before you open them? Well, that takes away the fun of exploring. Let's see. Yeah, it's definitely a fruity spread. I think it's a cinnamon-infused apple of some sort. Looks perfectly fine. So I'm going to try this. They give you a little bit more than the Kazakh military does. That looks pretty good. Yeah, let's taste it. And the verdict is, it is, yeah, no, it's some sort of fruit anyway. Yeah, pretty good. Actually, I think that might be strawberry, come to think of it. It's good, though. I wish I could peel that corner completely off. I'm going to use my knife in order to do that. Yeah, that's good. Pretty standard. Certainly something that you would want for some high sugar content. Some people have told me MREs would make me like irregular and make me stop shitting for extended periods. I haven't had that happen. I wanna try it on a, oh, well, okay, that one, not so much. This meal's a little bit haphazard because it's not really a standard meal. I'm not eating any entree, so I'm just sort of snacking and seeing how it goes. Try it on this kind of cracker. Yeah, it's good. Bon appetit, yes. Oh yeah, that's good coffee. That's perfect. Nice and strong. Exactly what I want out of a cup of coffee. You know, as far as instant coffee goes. Some of these instant coffees are better than others. I'm going to open this packet up. See what's inside it, because I'm not actually sure. Jesus, that opens with difficulty. Oh my god. There we go. Let's see what's in it. It is it's a cheese spread, I think. Yeah. Looks perfectly fine. Although it looks like a little bit of the liner is still attached. Let me, oh yeah, it is. Let me take care of that. Don't want any plastic in my food. I don't know, maybe that's the most nutritional part. Who knows? Some of the other MREs, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm gonna try a bit of cheese. Yes, I believe that is what it is. Yes. Yeah, it's like a soft mozzarella cheese spread of sorts. It's actually pretty good. That's slightly better than the cheese spread from the British MRE, honestly. That's not bad. I don't know how they accomplished this, but it tastes like a sharp cheddar, but it's like liquefied partially. Nice and soft. Oh man, that's good. Now that's how you get a military cheese spread. Jesus. It goes good with the coffee. Yeah, I'm definitely glad I chose that container. I can see now why they choose to put so many cracker packets in here. Because look at this. I'll show you. Yeah. You think you got enough crackers? You're going to need them. I'm assuming that this other small one in here is probably also a cheese spread, or it might be a jam. It feels too dense, though, to be. Actually, it might be the same thing. No, it's not. Yeah, that's cheese spread. This is potentially something else. And again, I have no clue. But that's all. That one's a little bit. I mean, that one's fine. This one, though, it seems to have expanded a little bit, and I'm not sure if I'm comfortable with eating whatever's in it. The entrees, though, the 3 entrees in here are all fine. I can't wait to try those. Again, I'm not exactly sure what they are, but they look good. The pictures look good anyway. Yeah, Russian cheese spread. Mmm. Ah, that's pretty good. And then you got your, I guess, strawberry jam of some sort. Mix it with the cheese spread, yeah. Just go totally fucking nuts. I think I like the cheese more than the jam. This is a little bit over-sugared. I know that in Eastern Europe, Russia, apparently Kazakhstan, there's a love for having a lot of sugar in foods. This is just a little bit less fruitiness and a little bit more sweetness than I'm used to in a standard like jelly or jam. It's not bad. It's still definitely fruity, but it's a little bit over-sugared compared to what I'm used to, I guess. But the cheese spread, that's more cheesy. You know, the standard, like, especially military style, but honestly, commercial cheese spreads, they tend to lack the cheese flavor. They're just fake fucking cheese. Mmm. Mmm. Yeah. Yeah, that, this strawberry jam stuff is pretty good. Russian military. Yeah. Similar to the British one. You're getting some good food. Jesus. Again, this cheese spread here, if you were to market it in stores, people would buy it in droves. I don't know why they don't do something about that. Mm. Mm. Delicious. I know I'm making a mess. It doesn't matter. I can clear it off. Oh, that's some good fucking coffee. You double that up, and you put in all that sugar. That tastes just as good as freshly brewed. That's the best MRE coffee I've ever tried, that's for sure. I know I haven't worked my way through many of these, but that's the only thing that comes close, oddly enough. The funniest part of the tale, the only coffee that comes close to being that good was from the Vietnam MRE from the the early 70s. I shit you not. And that was the best hot chocolate I've ever tried. I've still got the British hot chocolate to try as well. We'll see whether that's as good as the stuff from the Vietnam MRE. I don't know what they were doing back in the late 60s, early 70s. But they got the drinks down. Everything else is fucked up. Drinks, perfect. Mm. Ah. I'm pretty sure these ones, the lighter ones, are supposed to go with fruity things. And these ones that are more hearty are supposed to go like cheeses or meat spreads or something. As far as I know, some of you looking at those entrees and stuff, you might be able to use some technology, or if you know Russian, you might know what would be in them. You can tell me if you want to. I won't get mad that the surprise is spoiled, but man, this cheese spread is actually pretty damn good. It's way better than anything you get in the stores here. Mmm. You know, you're out in Kamchatka or whatever. It's cold. There are brown bears attacking you. I can imagine this to be pretty good under those situations. You know, you can throw it to the bear and distract it or something. One thing I would say, they should have an easy tear corner on these to make it easier to squeeze. That would be the one main concern here. Because, I mean, see, that gets a little bit on the difficult side, I suppose. It's tasty. It's just a little over-sugared. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's all done. The last bit of strawberry. This cheese spread, though. Strawberry stuff, I give it like a 7 out of 10. It's pretty standard. This gets like an 8 out of 10. It's a good cup of coffee. This gets a 10. Oh, man. Like the British cheese spread was pretty good too. They just don't give you enough of it. Now, the difference between Russian and Kazakh MREs. In Kazakhstan, apparently, they give you a shit ton of crackers and not enough spread. Russian MRE, they give you a shit ton of crackers and a shit ton of spread. Actually, at the rate I'm going through it, the crackers might run out before the spread does. I've still got potentially at least one more packet to go through, so... Oh, yeah. I'm going to be hyper caffeinated today. Oh, man. Yeah, that's some good stuff. And again, minus possibly one of the spread packets, I think everything in here is edible. Unlike the Kazakh MRE. Some people jumped down my throat about that. 3 of the 5 cans in there were bulging. There's no way you're going to get me to eat that. I know, maybe they're just a little bit deformed. I'm not taking that risk. You know, I'm not being paid enough to eat these things to take that risk. As for the hash, yeah, it was fine. But I'm not a fan of beef hash, so why the fuck would I sit there and eat it all? At the very least, it's going to, you know, not be great to me. I have to say I'm going to miss this too. It's one of those other cases. Sometimes something's in an MRE, the carrot cake from the US MREs, the modern ones. Honestly, the hot chocolate from the Vietnam MREs. That was so good I actually missed that. Way better than Swiss Miss. And you know, it's like almost 50 years old. And yet it's better than anything they market today. U.S. military should dig up that recipe and sell it to the Swiss Miss company. They'd make a fucking killing. Maybe it's just it has to be older to be that good. One of those cases, I guess it has to be finely aged or something. Oh, this is good though. You know, I'm going to cut the video off. I swear to you though, I'm eating the rest of that stuff. This isn't going to last very long. But I want to get into a more comfortable position while I'm snacking on it, while I'm uploading the video or something. Good coffee, very good actually. Standard crackers, you know, they're no better or worse than any other. They're better than the U.S. ones, about the same as the British. Honestly, similar to the Kazakh ones, but they hold up a little better. This is excellent. Strawberry jam, pretty good. Not excellent, but great. Close to it, like an 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10. Yeah, this was definitely a good choice for a rainy day, cold, rainy. Yeah, definitely in the mood for Russian or British food. Yeah, spoon clanks in foreign coffee. The Russians really know how to make a cup of coffee. I would have thought they'd be more into tea, and I think there's a couple tea bags in here too. Tomorrow, I'll take you through. I'll have a Russian breakfast. I'll have a Russian lunch maybe. We'll see what happens. That's about all. Peace out.